Hello. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to evaluate websites. Why? Because the internet is our connection with the world for many reasons. I mean, we go to the internet for getting information to go to a movie with friends and also to get assignments for studying, for homework, for later on when you go to the university. So it's important to start learning it today. And also it shapes the way we make our decisions. The internet also has no rules. You can get drowned with information. And anyone can post in the internet, even my dog Buck. So how do we know that what we're reading on the internet is true? Consider these statements. There are three people that tell you something about your math skills. One tells you that you're very bad at math. The second one is your tutor that is telling you that you need to meet with him more often to get better. And the third person is your last year's math teacher who is telling you that if you persevere and do extra work, you will pass. Who are you most likely to believe? Why? So when evaluating websites, you always consider the source. It's the same thing when you listen to somebody, you always consider who is telling you what. Searching is like shopping. You always need to check the labels because every single page is going to tell you that it's the best. And the labels in this case are the domain and URL or the web address. So before even clicking on a website, if you check the domain and URL, you will find lots of information about the website before even going to it. The domain is a unique name that identifies an internet resource. And the URL is the specific character string that constitutes a reference to a resource. So where you found the information is the web address. It's like, in this case, it's the official site of the President of the United States. So domains, they are governmental. So when you see all this, you can say, like in this example, you can tell that it's from the Office of National Statistics at the government of the United Kingdom. There are educational sites, EDU, which is most US universities, K-12, which is the US school site. .ac is an academic institution outside of the United States. SCH is a school site. And a non-profit organization, which is very common, is .org, and means that it's people that publish information without, it's not a commercial site. They don't want to make profit or earn money by publishing the information. But there are other extensions like .com, that is a company, and those are for profit. And there are another extension that even include the country code. So you can even check by the URL where the information come from. Like in this case is Spain, UK is the United Kingdom, CA is Canada, and ZA, do you know what is that? Look at the map. Where do you find that one? Exactly. Is here at the bottom of South Africa. So it's actually South Africa, the country. So just by looking at these web addresses, what do you think you can find? Can you detect C.R.A.P? Here we're going to give you, with this acronym, 4 factors that you need to consider when you're looking at potential sources for your projects. Currency, reliability, authority, and purpose or point of view. So currency, is the website up to date? You need to ask yourself, when was the page creator last updated? Is the update or publication date clearly visible? Is the resource current enough for my topic? If I am studying why are so many women converted to Islam, is this website useful? If I read when was published or where the source was, all the data was taken, I can see it's 1984 and 1983. Can I use it for today's world, for today's information? I think I can't, so I need to see other websites. The second one is reliability. You need to ask yourself, is the information based on fact or opinion? Does it exhibit bias? Are there citations for the data? Is there a bibliography or works cited section? So you always have to remember that when people publish data, you need to verify where the data come from. Always look if the website is telling you where they got the information from. Third one is the authority. Authority is like who is the author, who is claiming that website, who is posting. You need to know who is behind what is. So you need to find their names, their credentials, education, and find out if it's easily, if you can find it easily, or if they tell you about it, because sometimes some people don't tell who they are, and you might think, I don't know why this people is telling me this, or I don't know. If you cannot verify who they are, maybe move on to another website. So the purpose or point of view is like, what is the agenda of the site? What they are trying to tell you is they're trying to sell you, to persuade you, to offering you something, promote something. Always, it could be a good website, but you always have to think about who is behind, so to know that they are going to have some agenda or some bias about that. Like, for example, here is researchers discover exactly why dark chocolate is so good for you. But who is behind this article? I mean, is a person. Here you can say by, I cannot read it, by somebody, but is the sponsor by the candy industry. So think about what the candy industry wants to do. What do they want you to do? Probably that you buy more chocolate, no? So in sum, here is a picture where you can see like the currency, reliability, authority, and purpose. And you can find more information in this URL, which is from the Mason Library at Kinney State College, which is a university in the United States. So, and actually, if you look at the URL, you will see, you can tell that is an EDU, that is a university, and probably that, I mean, you can tell that the university has a name that is Kinney, and InfoLit is information literacy. So this comes from the library at Kinney State College. So good luck with your projects, and always find the information. Don't trust blindly what you see on the internet, and be ready to find crap and get rid of it. Good luck.